Hi everyone and welcome. My name is Emily and today I will be introducing Microsoft Word and Microsoft Excel 2013. In this video we will see how Microsoft Office can make your life easier on a daily basis. But before I get started, let me officially introduce you to Office 2013.
Introducing the new Office. Explore new services that personalize your experience and enjoy the freedom of Office when and where you need it, with seamless roaming access to your applications, your documents, your personalized settings. It's the Office you know and trust, transformed. Office introduces exciting new features and a gorgeous new look that make it easier for you to get things done. Express your ideas and stay connected. Sign into your account from virtually anywhere and discover your documents and settings that stay with you on the Windows 8 devices you love. Imagine, connect, discover. Welcome to your modern office. Try it today.
During your personal and professional life, you undoubtedly have filled in countless forms. Whether a federal tax form, a time card, a job application, an order, a deposit slip, a request, or a survey, a form is designed to collect information. In the past, forms were printed, that is, if you received the form on a piece of paper, filled it in with a pen or pencil, and then returned it manually. With an online form, you use a computer to access, fill in, and then return the form. In Word, you can easily create an online form for electronic distribution. You also can fill in that same form using Word. So in order to create a template on Word, the first thing you want to do is open a white sheet and then go into Save As, and then you have to select the Word macro enabled template, because if you choose something else, then it's just not going to work. So you save it right here, then you go back on your sheet, and then a good thing to do actually when you create a template is to insert a table. So it can be however big you want it to be. So let's go with something simple here, so that your information is displayed in a nicer way. That's really the only reason. So for instance, you have your name here. Then if you want the last name of the person, and here if you want a favorite color, favorite rat, sorry for that. So favorite color right here, and the date right here. So what you want to do next is to go in the Developer tab and actually insert the buttons that will help you, that will actually contain the information that people are going to insert. So for the name, you just want to go with a plain text because there's nothing special about it. So this is right here is what people are going to see when they open templates. It's important that it's properly labeled so that people know what to do. So click here to enter name. So you would do the same thing with the last name. So what you can do here is go in your property, and then you can choose the color that you want it to appear into. So you have different choices. And so here, for instance, favorite color, what you want to do is just to find a drop-down list, which obviously I'm having trouble finding right now. Apologies. So as you can see, there are different commands that you can work with. So here you could create a scroll bar. Those are checkboxes, which means that you actually get different options and you can check each one of them. So those are all different options. So what you want here is a list. So then once you're done answering, well, actually entering all your information, you can, just for fun there, just to remove the bars so that it's actually just looks nicer. So here's an example of a finished template. So as you can see here, the first name like we did earlier, so you can just go ahead and type your name in here. Then you can go in your last name, which the computer is very slow right now. But if you could go on, here you go, last name. Those are the checkboxes I mentioned earlier. So you have the green, for instance, and then the drop-down list. And that's pretty much it. You can have the date right here as well. So what's interesting here, though, as you may notice, is that you can't edit the document. And that's because it is a protected document. So as you can see here, the document is just completely blocked. And that's because you don't want the other users to actually come in and just modify the template, because that wouldn't work. So it's important to protect and unprotect the document when you want to edit it yourself. So on Excel, as you can see right here, they are similar. There's a similar form as a template on Word. So this right here allows you to do pretty much the same thing as you do on Word, but using a form on Excel. So here, as you can see, as I've shown earlier on Word, you can have different options that you can select from here. You can go right here and then get these different options, check boxes. So it's very similar to the other one. So what's very different with this one is that it is a command box. So I pressed this a little bit early, but you can, in order to add this, you go on your developer. Then of course you have to be on design mode, and you would go on insert right here and click on command, and therefore you would get a command button, which you could then edit as in Word, the font, the name, and obviously the caption, which could be very different from what it is right now. So once you're done playing with it, you can actually test it out. So if I click on my button right here, click to enter contact information. That's exactly the window that pops up. So for the last name, I could just go ahead and do it. And I'd say okay, and then, well, of course there's a problem with it because I'm trying to do a video here. But what you would do is then click next, and then you would have the last name right here, the first name, the street address, and then all the information would add itself accordingly. So that's pretty much it. You can also work with the format of it, the font. There are many options that you can do with. So you just have to go on Word, on Home, on the page layout, and on Design Mode, and then there are many options that you can do. So thank you very much for your time. I hope this video has helped you understand how Word and Excel can be very useful on a daily basis, or if you have a business and need people's recommendations through different surveys. So yeah, thank you very much.